Who's got you? Is that Dada?
Things move a little faster when you have a child.
Whoa, there you go. Good job.
I try to maximize every minute of every day because when you have the opportunity to spend time with your kid, you want to do that and only that. You want to give them your full focus.
Dada? Dada, that's right.
PGA Tour cards up for grabs.
These are the PGA Tour's proving grounds.
Can you step up and make one of the most important parts of your career? The tour level test.
You just gotta really grind, staying consistent, staying patient.
In a grueling season.
It is gut-wrenching for those guys out there.
Seems to be in shock a little bit. What just happened?
Tour hopefuls are sharpened into champions.
If we put in a good next 4 or 5 months, we've got a great chance to be where we want to be, and that's on the PGA Tour.
The singular goal remains the same: to earn a PGA Tour card.
On the Korn Ferry Tour, they are all just one shot away. "37 champions have been crowned, and 6 events remain in the Korn Ferry Tour's regular season. The end is in sight, and now is the time for these players to trust their instincts and strike. Grayson Sigg has found comfort in passing the 1,700 points threshold in the standings. That marks the projected total necessary to guarantee a PGA Tour card at the end of the regular season. And after 3 victories, Mito Pereira already made the leap and has played in his first PGA Tour event as a member. But for the others, 2 years' worth of hard work comes down to this: each tournament, each round, and every shot plays a crucial role. And the journey continued at the Live and Work in Maine Open.
Playing in Maine was something I'd been looking forward to all season.
So well-played hole there for Brandon.
It was definitely on my mind that I was pretty close to that 1,700 point threshold coming in the week.
But finishing in a tie for 46th, Brandon Wu finished 5 strokes short of locking in his PGA Tour card.
I'm just trying to get better and learn a little bit every week.
Meanwhile, Dylan Wu found his confidence, going bogey-free on moving day.
How about Dylan Wu continues to knock on the door?
Saturday was just a good day. Just gave myself a lot of opportunities to make birdie and just capitalized on them.
He is right on the cusp of winning.
It was just a really solid round, and kind of round I've been looking for in a while. Like, I'm just waiting for a week where I have 4 good rounds in a row, so it's definitely feeling close.
After his second top 20 in 2 events, Dylan headed home for a much-needed week off.
All right. Get to work.
Oh my God, don't even. Okay, so I'm gonna put meat in here. Okay. I need you to cut this in half first, and then dice it pretty small if you can.
It's been a little over 2 years now since we moved to Scottsdale from Chicago. We've been together almost 4 years now. We got engaged at the end of October last year. We went to Zion National Park. It's about 7 hours from here. We've been slowly planning our wedding.
Now this one. Just like that, right?
Okay.
Go all the way down. And then go the opposite way, yep.
Ever since we started dating, we cook together.
Okay.
We love food. She cooks a lot. I just eat the food. And then I clean the dishes sometimes. It's like Margaret teaching Dylan how to cook.
Okay. And maybe less force down and a little more like
yeah.
vertical, like forward motion. Yeah, oh, there you go, that's great.
Yeah, that's way better.
There you go.
Let the knife do the work.
I do enjoy cooking, and I love that regardless of if it's good or bad, he will always tell me it's good.
I just love food. I'm not picky at all. I can eat anything. We like to cook a lot of, say, Asian dishes. She's half Japanese. I'm half Chinese, Indonesian. It's too big. It's whatever.
Nope, that's okay. Just watch your fingers.
I've made dumplings when I was a kid growing up, but honestly, like, Margaret knows how to make them way better. Like, mine looks so ugly versus hers.
Fold, pinch, fold, pinch. That's not bad. I can tell which ones are yours. Yeah.
We'll eat dumplings at least probably once or twice a week.
Sorry. I love trying new recipes, and of course he's a great guinea pig, and since he's always hungry, it works out well for both of us.
So much more flavor. Food gives me more happiness than golf, and it's always going to be there for you versus golf can be up and down. It's going to be gone in like 10 minutes.
This is Dylan Wu. Played his college golf at Northwestern. Spent some time on the Korn Ferry Tour this past season.
If it's on TV and we're all screaming our butts off, the first time I ever saw him on TV, I think I cried.
The support system is huge. When I'm traveling and busy, I mean, golf's a grind. It's a mentally fatiguing sport.
We've got a ton of family and friends backing us up and cheering us on from like every angle at every step of the way.
You need to have people on your side that are going to be there for you no matter what, when things are bad or good.
I just want to be there and root for him in any way that I can, which is usually making food. No, I'm very proud of him. He works so hard, and I'm just glad that I can be here to support him. And he's my best friend. Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
See the boat? Wave to him on the boat. Gotta wave. Say hello.
We're in Holden Beach, North Carolina. This is my in-laws' beach house. It's a special place for us to get together and spend time with family. To be able to be at home and not in a hotel room, and especially to be able to come to a place like this where you can truly get away from the world and relax. It's a necessity for me, and I love being here and using this time to recharge.
Hey, Bills. What you got?
Show me what this does.
Good job.
All right.
Yay. Yay, Bills.
I don't think anyone quite knows what to expect being a father, but it's been amazing.
How big is Bills? How big is Bills? So big. That's right.
It's been the hardest and most wonderful journey that I've ever been on, and Drew's been an amazing partner. It's been better than my wildest dreams.
Go, Bills, go. Go, Bills, go.
Yay! Bills, what does a cow say?
Moo, that's right. What's up there, Bills?
It's surpassed all of the expectations that I had, and there's no better feeling in the world to come home and hear your son say "Dada" and give you a big smile.
Say bye to Dad.
It's certainly been life-changing for me in a great way. Love you, Mom. It does change your whole viewpoint on personal life and professional life. Personally, I know that no matter what I shoot, my wife's still gonna love me and my son's still gonna love me too, and that helps because this game can beat you up pretty bad sometimes. Oh, no good.
Thought maybe this was the breakthrough year for Drew Weaver.
Some days are easier than others. Just gotta keep plugging, man. A lot of golf left.
For much of the past year, Drew Weaver has faced the harsh reality of missed cuts, and now finds himself outside the top 125.
I've gone through the roughest patch of golf that I've ever had in my career over the past 11 months. Gosh. Wow. Thanks. There certainly are moments where you doubt yourself. What am I doing out here? I'm in some random city in the Midwest, and I missed 2 cuts in a row, and game feels far away from being where it needs to be.
That's the hardest thing about this game, is that if you're not the winner, then there's some element of losing each week. And Drew has great perspective, and he does a really good job of decompressing after a tough day or a tough round.
Wow, I thought that was perfect. If you miss a cut, you don't make any money, and it's even worse when you're away from your family. That certainly weighs on me, and there's certainly a feeling of guilt when you're not home and you're not performing well.
I want him to know that we're there with him, whether it's physical or not, each week. And I think he knows that.
Love you guys. Love you, buddy. Elizabeth's been so supportive of me and so encouraging, and I've thought about walking away a number of times in the past 5 or 6 years, and she's always been there to push me on and give me encouragement.
At the end of the day, all I ever want for Drew is for him to be happy, and I know that playing golf makes him happy, and he's incredibly talented.
Shows a lot of perseverance. You see him hang in there and fight very hard, fight for every shot.
I know that I'm capable of winning any given week, and so for me it's just more about getting my head in the right place. I put the physical work in every week, and I know that it's just a matter of time before things really turn.
You could see it in his eyes. He just looks supremely focused right now.
That's what drives me every day professionally, is to know that I'm capable of great things. I've played awesome in the past on big stages, and so I know it's in there. I'm just continually working hard to try to achieve my dream of playing the PGA Tour.
With each event is a fresh start, and Weaver looked to turn things around at the TPC Colorado Championship at Heron Lakes.
Morning. How are you, pal? Good. Drew Weaver. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it. Just have a good day, man.
From High Point, North Carolina, Mr. Drew Weaver.
I definitely feel some pressure to do well and put myself in a better position out here, but at the same time, I tried to not dwell on that pressure and instead just look at each week as an opportunity. There's a little bit of left to right early, but not a ton.
I think the 9 should reach that.
Just a full smash one, huh? It's a good distance, I think. So I land on the green. Thank you. A little better there, huh?
On Thursday, a 2 under 70 put Weaver in a good position.
So that flew just like we were thinking.
But a 4 over round 2 resulted in another short week for the veteran.
Almost tricky little shot. For me, not playing as well as I'd hoped has been disappointing, but at the same time, I'm thankful for the things in my life that are going well.
Brandon Wu opened his tournament by getting off to a solid start for the week.
Very good chance for Brandon Wu, the 24-year-old.
Yeah, we're all just looking for that one spark to get going. I feel like once you get hot, you can really take a run at it.
Charlie Saxon has been playing really well.
The 28-year-old found success early in the Centennial State, powering himself into the top 10 with a 5 under round on Thursday.
You gotta take it deep every week. For me, my ball striking can be my strength. When it's not there, the rest of my game's a little bit lacking. I'm going to the week swinging well, and I can really lean into that.
My name is Gregory Odom Jr. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and I play golf at Howard University.
Gregory Odom Jr.'s path has gone through peaks and valleys since he transferred to Howard University to be part of the school's first NCAA Division I golf program, which is being funded by a 6-year financial commitment from NBA superstar Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry's investment into Howard's golf program has been huge. I feel like that was a great step for HBCU golf. It gave black kids like me a chance to actually play elite golf with the funding and the experience to travel to different golf tournaments and also get, equipment and clothes.
Thanks in large part to Curry's engagement with Howard's program, Odom has taken full advantage of the opportunities in front of him, winning the PGA Works Collegiate Championship at TPC Sawgrass this past May for his and Howard's first trophy.
The trophy ceremony kind of like sunk in that I actually won. Just holding the trophy, I just felt a sigh of relief. Finally got me one.
He has a lot of grit, a lot of determination, incredible amount of self-belief, and that's an intangible that you don't see in a lot of good golfers, but you definitely see it in great golfers. And I think he has the potential to be pretty special.
And I'm so proud of him. I'm the proudest mother in the universe. I am so happy that my child is a man. I just thank the Lord.
I feel like it's just a step in the right direction. I'm really excited for everything that's ahead of me.
For now, What's ahead is competing as an amateur on the Korn Ferry Tour, where Odom made his debut at the TPC Colorado Championship at Heron Lakes.
It means a lot to come out here. I mean, not a lot of guys get this opportunity, and it's just kind of cool to just be out here and taking my game to the next level.
Odom posted a 3/75 in the first round and followed that up with an even par 72 on Friday. Though he missed the cut, he gained some valuable experience as he hopes to one day go pro.
I just got to keep minimizing these mistakes, and one day I'll be up there top 20, top 10, top 5, maybe I'll win.
As Odom looks forward to the future, Charlie Saxon took advantage of the week thanks to 3 rounds of 70 or better.
Saxon going in the right direction.
I feel really good about where things are going. I feel great about my golf swing. Short game's in as good of a spot as it's ever been, so no better time than the present to get on a run.
Saxon moved up 7 spots to 60th on the standings, inching ever closer to gaining PGA Tour membership. With the Korn Ferry Tour finals just weeks away, Brandon Wu came to TPC Colorado with one goal in mind: eclipsing the standing points threshold to lock up a PGA Tour card.
I'm more just focused on how I'm playing and how I can keep improving. I feel like if I just play well and do my part, the points will work out how they should, and I'll be okay for next year.
He's hanging tough. I like his demeanor. Looks nice and calm, not too emotional.
Propelled by a second round 66, Wu finished the week tied for 15th, guaranteeing himself a PGA Tour card for the 2021-22 season.
It's right there. I think everyone feels that way. It's within arm's reach, and everyone's going to play hard towards the end.
25 PGA Tour cards will be handed out, lives will change, and dreams will be fulfilled.
On the Korn Ferry Tour, the players sitting in the top 25 of the rankings hold a special position.
It's nice to be in that 25. It's kind of just a little badge of honor as you walk around to know that you're in that position where we ultimately want to finish up.
And throughout the season, those players are recognized with a unique bib for their caddies.
Yeah, green bib. That's kind of the goal for everybody out here, especially after that last tournament, everybody wants to be in a green bib.
The top 25, their caddy bibs are all green, and they have their points ranking number on the bib.
When you see a guy with a number, you know they're a good player. It's nice. It's like a little pride that you get to show when you're playing.
The feeling of playing well enough so your caddy can wear that green bib, it's a really rewarding feeling. It's motivating to know that you're there.
Through the long season, it cannot be taken for granted and can only be earned through solid golf.
Every week you got to keep proving yourself. No guarantees, so it can change at any given time. So the longer you have that, the more consistent you are, obviously. My goal is to keep the bib, obviously, the whole season, but I think it's pretty cool that they do that.
For those on the outside looking in, it's a reminder of the ultimate goal.
My caddy doesn't have one now, but it's certainly a goal to have one by the end of the year.
I think my caddy would look very good in green, so I'll be out there to get one of those here soon, take it off someone else.
If you're in the position that I am now, it seems like it's a long ways away, but for those of us that don't have those bibs for our caddy, it's a great motivating factor each week.
I haven't had one yet this year, so hopefully the next couple weeks we'll have that green bib the rest of the year, so that's the plan.
For me, the most important time to see caddy in that bib is in the final event in the playoffs. When that final event finishes, that's the most important time. That's when I want to see my caddy in that bib.
With green bibs up for grabs, the quest for PGA Tour cards continued at the Memorial Health Championship presented by LRS. England's Callum Tarrant found himself in the top 20 heading into Sunday, but after shooting a 71, he settled in for a tied 44th finish.
Too many mistakes, 3 bogeys and a double.
Meanwhile, after scoring 7 under on Saturday, Dylan Wu kept his momentum rolling and finished tied for 25th alongside Dawson Armstrong. But it was the University of Oklahoma alum who came out swinging.
Charlie Saxon going low early, which you have to do on this golf course.
I had a good week last week in Colorado and felt like I was starting to turn the tide, build a little bit of momentum, and coming to a place I love. I've had a lot of success here. I love coming back to Springfield and put together good opening 2 rounds.
Entering the final day in 15th, Saxon started with a bogey, but rebounded with 8 birdies.
I just knew if I could keep putting in the fairway and give myself wedges, some putts were going to fall eventually. Unfortunately, they did.
And with the final round 64, Saxon tied for 6th, his first top 10 finish in almost a year.
If I were to go on an incredible run and somehow backdoor a tour card, that's amazing. But I'm just trying to build momentum, have fun out there, and I know that my real chance is going to be in the playoffs. A couple courses that I enjoy.
It's just a matter of time, I think, for Charlie.
Such a talented young man.
With that strong finish, Saxon climbs up the regular season points list to 56th and is now just ahead of Braden Thornberry. Dylan Wu is sitting outside the 25 in 31st place, while Roberto Diaz is dangerously close to the bubble in 23rd. As Saxon is among those making a late move up the standings, the sprint to the finish is on, with only 3 events left in the regular season for players to secure their spot in the 25. Their dreams of playing on the PGA Tour hang in the balance. For some, it will become a reality, but for others, it continues into the 3-event Korn Ferry Tour finals. This pursuit is what this tour is all about.
This is what we play for.
I'm pumped. I mean, I've just got to keep that pedal to the floor and be aggressive, and I'm really wanting that first win. And I do believe I can. I really do.
Great golf can happen at any time. Gosh, 1 week, you catch fire and win or contend, it can change your whole outlook.
I'm just trying to gain some momentum. I got to play some really, really great golf in order to make a run at a regular season tour card.
I'm working harder than I ever have. I'm starting to gain a lot of confidence in what I'm doing every day.
At this point, I kind of have nothing to lose, so I'm just trying to go out here and win and, make a run at that top 25.
I think this year on the Korn Ferry Tour, you're realizing who the best 25 players are on this tour.
The journey continues right here on One Shot Away.